Tax season is usually a time of relief, a moment when many Americans look forward to a financial boost. For countless families, that annual refund check is more than just extra cash. It's a chance to catch up on bills, pay down debt, or finally make those much-needed purchases that have been put off all year. But for those with federal student loans in default, tax season can bring a nasty shock instead of a sigh of relief. Instead of a refund, you might get a notice that your money has been taken to pay off your overdue loans. The government has the authority to seize your entire tax refund, including valuable credits like the child tax credit or earned income tax credit, if you're in default on your federal student loans. This process is called a tax refund offset, and it can happen without warning. With collections resuming after a long pause due to pandemic relief measures, many borrowers are facing this situation for the first time in years. Some may not even realize they're at risk until the refund they were counting on simply never arrives. The pause on collections ended in April 2025, so this is the first tax season in 5 years where the government's full collection powers are back in force. That means millions of Americans who have fallen behind on their student loans could see their refunds intercepted. Many borrowers may be caught off guard, not realizing their default status puts their refund at risk. It's easy to lose track of loan status, especially after years of paused payments and changing rules. Losing a tax refund can devastate families who rely on it for essentials like rent, car repairs, groceries, or utility bills. For some, it's the difference between staying afloat and falling behind. It's not just a minor inconvenience, it's the loss of a critical financial lifeline that many depend on to get through the year. The impact can ripple through every aspect of a household's finances. The Department of Education and Treasury have efficient, automated systems to intercept refunds from defaulted borrowers. Once your loan is flagged, your refund can be taken before you even know there's a problem. But you're not powerless. There are steps you can take to protect your refund and get your loans back in good standing. Options like loan rehabilitation, consolidation, or applying for hardship can help you avoid offset and regain control. The key is to act quickly before you file your taxes. Contact your loan servicer, explore your options, and don't wait until your refund is already gone. Understanding this threat is the first step to protecting your financial future and making sure your tax refund ends up where it belongs, in your hands. Default doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that can sneak up on you, especially if you're juggling multiple bills or facing unexpected expenses. Many people don't realize how quickly a missed payment can set things in motion. Your loan is considered delinquent as soon as you miss a payment, even by just a day. But it only enters default after about 9 months of non-payment. During this time, interest and late fees can pile up, making it even harder to catch up. Default triggers severe consequences. The full balance of your loan becomes due immediately, not just the missed payments. You also lose eligibility for federal aid, which can make returning to school or getting additional help much more difficult. And your credit score takes a major hit, affecting your ability to rent an apartment, buy a car, or even get a job in some cases. Over 9 million borrowers are in default, out of more than 42 million with student loans. That's nearly 1 in every 5 borrowers struggling with the weight of default. These aren't just numbers. They're real people at risk of losing their tax refunds, having their wages garnished, and facing aggressive collections that can impact their families. Default often starts with a life event, like a job loss, medical emergency, or divorce that disrupts your ability to pay. Even a temporary setback can have long-lasting effects if you don't act quickly. Many borrowers don't know about options to lower or pause payments, such as income-driven repayment plans or deferment, so they slip from delinquency into default without realizing there's help available. Once in default, penalties are harsher, collection costs are added, and options to recover become more limited and complicated. Understanding how default happens, and the warning signs along the way, is crucial to avoiding it and protecting your financial future. Don't wait until it's too late. Know your options, reach out for help early, and take action before you fall behind. When you default on your federal student loans, the Department of Education has a powerful tool at its disposal, the Treasury Offset Program. This program allows the government to intercept certain federal payments you're supposed to receive, most commonly, your tax refund. It's a process that happens behind the scenes, often without warning, and can catch many borrowers off guard. If your name appears on the list of people who owe defaulted student loans, your tax refund is automatically diverted to pay down your debt before you ever see a penny. You might be counting on that money for bills or emergencies, but it's gone before it even hits your account. The process is almost entirely automated. Your information is sent from the Department of Education to the Treasury, and if you're owed a refund, the system matches your details and seizes the payment. There's no manual review or appeal before the money is taken. You'll get a notice in the mail after the fact, explaining that your refund was taken to pay your student loan debt. But by the time you read that letter, your money is already gone, and there's little you can do to reverse it. The government can take your entire refund, including refundable tax credits that are meant to help low and middle-income families get by. This means money you were counting on for groceries, utilities, or other essentials can disappear in an instant. The average tax refund in the US is over $3,000, a significant sum for most households. For families living paycheck to paycheck, losing this money can be devastating, making it even harder to cover basic expenses. For some, this loss can mean the difference between paying rent on time or facing eviction, between keeping the lights on or falling behind on bills. The impact is real and immediate. Even valuable credits like the Earned Income Tax Credit and Child Tax Credit aren't protected from seizure. These credits are designed to support working families, but they can be taken just as easily as the rest of your refund. Parents, single-income households, and low-wage workers are especially vulnerable to this process. For them, every dollar counts, and losing a refund can throw their entire budget into chaos. Understanding how the Treasury Offset Program works, and knowing your rights, is key to protecting your tax refund and planning ahead. Being informed is the first step toward keeping your money safe. Losing your tax refund is just one way the government collects on defaulted loans. They can also garnish your wages, up to 15% of your disposable pay, without a court order. You'll get a notice, but fighting garnishment is tough, and options are limited. The government can also take up to 15% of your Social Security benefits, though they must leave you at least $750 a month. These aggressive tactics can push struggling borrowers deeper into hardship. Default also damages your credit for up to 7 years, making it hard to access other credit. That's why it's critical to address default immediately. The first step is to check your federal student loan status at studentaid.gov. Log in with your FSA ID to see all your loans, balances, and their current status. Look for warnings or banners indicating default. If you see defaulted, you need to act fast. Even if you don't see a warning, check each loan's details for terms like in repayment or in forbearance. If you're in default, call the Treasury Offset Program at 1-800-304-3107 to see if your refund is at risk. Make this call right before filing, as the database updates regularly. Don't rely on old info. Your status may have changed since the collections pause ended. Logging in and making this call are quick, free steps that give you critical information. Knowing your exact status empowers you to take action. Don't wait. Check your status before you file. If you're in default and your refund is at risk, loan consolidation is often the fastest fix. You can combine eligible defaulted loans into a new direct consolidation loan, restoring your good standing in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. Once consolidated, your name is removed from the offset list, so you can file taxes without fear of seizure. Not everyone is eligible. If you've already consolidated, you may not qualify again. Consolidation can add collection costs to your balance and reset progress toward loan forgiveness. Apply online at studentaid.gov and choose a repayment plan, often an income-driven repayment plan for affordability. If you're eligible, consolidation is a direct way to protect your refund quickly. Act fast. Timing is everything during tax season. Loan rehabilitation is another way out of default, with the added benefit of removing the default from your credit report. You must make 9 affordable monthly payments within 10 months, based on your financial situation. After rehabilitation, the default is erased from your credit history, unlike with consolidation. This can help rebuild your credit for future goals. Rehabilitation takes longer, so it may not protect your refund if tax season is close. Some agencies may pause collections after a few payments, but this isn't guaranteed. Start by contacting your loan holder through studentaid.gov to set up a payment plan. While slower, rehabilitation is a valuable option for long-term credit repair. Choose the path that fits your timeline and goals. If tax season is here and you're still in default, a tax filing extension can buy you time. Request a free extension from the IRS to move your filing deadline from April 15 to October 15. This delay gives you a window to resolve your default before filing, preventing your refund from being seized. Request an extension online or with IRS Form 4868. It's automatic and doesn't require a reason. Use the extra months to consolidate or start rehabilitation. Remember, an extension to file isn't an extension to pay. If you owe taxes, pay by April 15 to avoid penalties. For those expecting a refund, the extension is a powerful tool to protect it. Use this pause to get your loans back on track. The best strategy is to avoid default altogether. If you're struggling, contact your loan servicer immediately. They're required to help you find manageable options. Enroll in an income-driven repayment plan to lower payments based on your income. Some pay as little as $0. If you face temporary hardship, ask about deferment or forbearance to pause payments. Deferment is preferable, as interest may not accrue on some loans. Forbearance is a short-term fix, but interest usually continues to grow. The key is communication. Don't ignore the problem. The system has safety nets, but you must act early. As tax season begins, assess your situation and take action now. A few proactive steps today can save you from losing your refund tomorrow.